Hello, Worcester and beyond. Welcome. Thank you, Mr. Firefly. That is a wicked cool jam. Thanks for joining me here tonight on Cities and Suburbs. Kenny B. Um, Here live on YouTube and stream on in. We're going to put this over on Facebook a little bit later. When I say where, that means me. I am the writer, the producer, the economic engine that drives the might of this show. And then I come on and I do it live Wednesdays and Sundays most part. And I also do some videos in between. So good evening. Today is May 1st. Are we ever going to see the sunshine in Worcester County? Oh, it's teasing us. I had said that last night, a couple nights ago. It's teasing us, but you know, I can't wait till we're really complaining about the heat. Most people need that, and right now it's kind of like yeah. Now you know what it's like to live in Seattle. Which I think this time of year we probably get just as much, not rain, but just that where is it? And I was actually talking with some people today about it wasn't really a tough winter. It wasn't like 2015 where we um, got belted every 2 days with 8 inches of snow, and it was a pretty mild winter. Um, the one thing I can say though, the rain's really going to do well for the trees, but it's going to do well for a lot of fleas and ticks and mosquitoes, black flies. So yeah, there's something going on out there. But anyway, so we'll get there, guys. So yeah, so the weather's just going to be like this until like this. Maybe you can see over my shoulder here. It's just the way it is. So today's National Weather Service says today's nation high. Well, this was yesterday, 4:30, 19, Rio Grande, Texas, at 101 degrees. It's Texas. Nation's low. Okay, where do you guys think that was? Lake Yellowstone, Wyoming, at 3 degrees. Um, so there was this article today in the Telegram about, well, it was actually not in the Telegram. It comes from the Worcester Business Journal about Hasbro, proud maker of toys, located in Rhode Island, I believe in Pawtucket. And I don't want to report this erroneously, but it was from the Worcester Business Journal. I was listening to a local radio station on Monday evening. The city manager said that, um, I don't want to, okay, so I'll skip that. But the position from the city is that this is from Worcester Business Journal, that Worcester has made preliminary inroads as a city, okay, to look at maybe luring Hasbro Corporation, proud maker of toys, from Pawtucket, um, and a possible location could be within the $240 million ballpark and mixed use development that will be the new home of the Pawtucket Red Sox. So in that area, so redeveloping that whole area, providing jobs. The WRTA just relocated over there, so it's actually becoming Worcester's second downtown. Um, so things with the city, it can't be validated from what I'm hearing, but and I'm just reporting this from what I see. But Hasbro is they're still one of those toy companies, and I think they made games too, where Monopoly. You guys can let me know, but they made board games, I believe, too, and still do. I don't know how many people they employ, and um, maybe they're a worldwide company too, and there's just a division that's hanging on here in the United States. But um, yeah, so Hasbro, well, that would be cool. It would bring jobs to Worcester, and who knows what jobs would look like. So there was also an article in the Telegram and also on a website. You're probably from Worcester, which I used to belong to. I was hoping that they would share some of my videos, and um, but we had to part ways. And that's fine. I follow them, but it's a good group. So if you're probably from Worcester, if you can still get your news from them, but I was not trying to promote my show via them as a conduit, if you will. So if any of you folks are out there listening, do not take offense to that. I feel that I post relevant information and things that are relevant to Worcester, its suburbs, also things from Detroit and you know, Cleveland and Chicago and a lot of the cities of comparison to Worcester, and where Worcester struggles, where they are in comparison. But Worcester is actually still uh, doing fairly well in terms of its economics. It's on the move. If you would, ask people, it is on the move, and you could live in some really nasty places. So if I went to a site tonight and just said, "Hey," um, and we could say, "Hey, we want to see how well we're doing in Chicago in 2019." You can go to a site, and I do use this site. It's called HeyJackass.com, and it says today, and this is why I'm just these are the things I like to share. Uh, so year to date, 134 folks, 134 people have been killed, shot and killed in Chicago. Shot and wounded 545, total shots 679, and total homicides year to date in Chicago 145. Okay. I only say that because I think we all hear about the good things and all the good things that are going on in Worcester, and there's a lot of good things going on in Worcester. But so to get back to you're probably from Worcester. Yeah, I'm just going to say it was great to know you, and if I get bamboozled on this page because of that, that's my fault. Um, I don't have a problem with that at all. But I always just share content that I think people will find relevant. 3D sidewalks in Worcester, they're popular over in Scotland. They're paintings, and it makes it look like, and you can find this also on, you're probably from Worcester, um, and a couple of other Worcester sites I've been following. And they're 3D sidewalks that they're painted, and it looks like they're crosswalks, rather, for people, pedestrians, to cross safely. It looks like the crosswalk white lines are floating. So when you are driving, you say, whoa. Now, when you say, whoa, I'm hoping that you don't go through the windshield. So, there's a lot of ways we can, there's traffic calming. Body cams are going to, three Worcester policemen have volunteered or have been selected, however they did that, to wear body cams for the next 6 months in an experiment to see how body cams work. That will be interesting. And, so many policemen, unfortunately, they wear these things. You forget you're wearing them. And next thing you know, you're under the gun. So what else? And nationally, internationally. Really feeling bad for the people of Venezuela this evening. That country is in such a state of turmoil, and I'm not even talking about the politics of it. I tried to get some understanding about it today, talking with some people about, why it had turned into turmoil as it has. Um, and, it's a major oil resource for many countries in South America, and China and Russia is obviously you know, uh, a partner in the oil and also an ally. I don't know what that means militaristically or such, but I know that they were also partnering with back in the mid 2000s with the United States of America for Joe's for oil, and you know, and the politics of that I do not know in terms of we just stopped buying the oil, we squashed that. Some folks have told me that because they wanted to turn into a socialist country, the American government did not want that, so we kind of moved in and kiboshed their oil industry. And um, Sitco is, if you go on Wikipedia, you can find out that part of it was sold to Russia because half of it was owned by Venezuela and the good people of Venezuela who are helping all the poor people here in America. That was the I found interesting was that the good people of Venezuela, people know Joe's for oil, the good people of Venezuela are helping out, you know, the people here in America, the less fortunate. And I've known people who have taken Joe's for oil. I don't hear Joe's for oil anymore. No Joe's for oil. We're uh we're in Venezuela right now under a totally different guise. You have Cuba there, you have Russian interest, you have Chinese interest. You don't hear about them. Um, but this little country nonetheless is you know it's at what the inflation is in the thousands, meaning that what used to cost you $1 um, cost you used to now what the say a roll of toilet paper, if you will, um, which cost $1, and now it's costs $10, it costs $20, it costs what else? All that money backed up by, and pretty soon you're just better off keeping your money for your toilet paper, and it's really unfortunate. So you're watching the news the same as I am. Um, how are we doing downtown, guys? How you guys think we're doing downtown? How's Main Street Worcester doing? Haven't been down there in a couple of weeks. Usually go down there for business. How are we doing down there? A lot of empty storefronts still. I'm seeing a lot of empty storefronts. I am really hoping that the connectivity between the Green Island District, which is Kelly Square, and toward the Central Business District, I'm sorry, the CBD, the Central Business District, is really just stays connected. And, historically, they are connected because those were ports of entry for the canal. And Worcester's downtown is actually, if you could remove all the pavement, you'd see the waterways underneath there and how, the industry was formed and how the downtown Worcester was actually formed around the waterways. So a lot of cool stuff. So anyway, guys, I'm just gonna say goodnight. I was checking in, and not too much. Red Sox played today, and I don't know if they won or lost. I have not watched it. You got the Sox in two, but I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to jump on Yahoo and find out what's really going on in sports. I know the Celtics got their butts whipped. Um, Milwaukee handed it right back to us, so that's the way the series is going to be. Um, and of course, the Bruins last night, heartbreaker. Those Colombo Blue Jackets. Yeah, just one more thing with the Colombo Blue Jackets. Okay, just one more thing with those Boston Bruins. I got my Columbus Blue Jackets are just emerging. That's the way the playoffs are too. They just once you get in, you are just like the NCAA basketball. Once you get in it, you totally different animal. You know, you got to make the playoffs. That's what you're going to strive for. Even the Red Sox right now, not looking so good, but you got to get into the playoffs. So anyway, you guys, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a couple days. All right, and also watch out for some videos that I post. Thanks a lot. Take care. Any information, anything you would like me to address regarding cities and suburbs, Flint, Michigan, the beautiful water systems out there, the flowing rivers, endless reservoirs of clean water. Um, Also, too, really paying attention to what's going on in the West Coast, the Golden State. Ugh, ain't no sunshine out there sometimes for some people. But anyway, anything you guys think that would enhance the show, all right, love to hear it. All right, take care now. Talk to you soon.